Oh man, here today we have Oak Cliff, Dallas, Texas native, man, Bobby Billions, man. How you doing?
What's the word? What's good, Cotton?
Man, I gotta add is it platinum yet? Is the record platinum yet?
We about a month away. That's what they telling me. We about a month
Okay.
away from plat.
So I'm gonna go ahead and say platinum selling Dallas artists.
Yeah, platinum. It got a ring to it. It got a
It
ring
do.
to it. For shit show.
Man, you've been all over the blogs. I mean, for good, for bad, a lot of controversy surrounds your name.
For sure.
But it's very few people that came out of Dallas and their first single was a hit.
Nah, for sure, for sure. Even they 10th, 11th single, shit, niggas don't go gold from the city. Better, let alone platinum. I don't think nobody's really went platinum. When I'm checking the stats, and probably only 3, 4, 5 gold records coming
Yeah.
out the city.
Cause you can say, let's go back. I mean, of course, Post Malone, that's a given. TK,
Uh-huh.
you yourself,
3.
Cash Page. Did Yella Beezy's record go platinum?
I think it went gold. I think
it went
That's
gold
on Me
because of the
went gold.
YouTube situations.
Yeah. Ice Cream Paint Job.
Ice Cream Paint
That was
Job.
the other one.
And did Lil Ronnie's Circle go platinum?
I'm not sure.
No, because I think Circle was before the streaming era. So
Yeah.
he didn't get a lot of the money and streams that he should have got.
That he
Okay,
would've
so
got.
that's 6 artists out of 1 million.
Out of 1 million. Everybody named Mama spitting. My next door neighbor's been rapping since I was in elementary school. Shit.
Yeah. Is this something that you kind of, because I heard the record last year before, Mo3 got on it. And, this was around the time I think his freestyle in the kitchen went viral. But I heard the record without Mo3, and I thought the record was pretty good. Like, it was definitely a good record.
Yeah, for sure.
How did you come along, with the whole choir and all that?
Well, when you listen to my project, that's kind of my thing. I started to make a whole nother first album. Like but then I think it was my old man passing that made me say, you know what, I want my shit to be just Mo from home. Like I wanted to feel more like home and shit. Growing up, when you with your grands and shit, you spend a lot of time as a kid. I spent a lot of time in church, and I remember that's one of the things you remember as a kid. Like I remember them choirs. I remember that being the part that I liked. And so shit, that's just the sound that I think I'm running with, and shit, I think I'm sticking with it too. Like even on my project coming up, you're gonna hear a lot of that. It's even bigger and better choirs.
So you're recording this record. Are you knowing like, all right, this is the one? Are you knowing this is the one?
For sure. But see, I feel like that about everything I record. But I knew that Outside was the best one, was the biggest one. It was gonna be the biggest song on the project. I knew somebody bigger was gonna want to get on the song. That's one thing I already knew. People gonna want to get on this song. This is one of them ones that you can expect people to reach out for.
Right. You're recording the record, you shoot a video to it. This is when you're by yourself and there's no other artists. So you're recording this record, you're pushing it as your lead single, and then one day Mo3 DMs you. How does all the Mo3 come about?
And so I'm gonna say the whole thing started from Say Cheese. I'm gonna say I tell people all the time. Matter of fact, this is a side note. I tell people all the time when they hit me. I think a lot of people a lot of them posts be coming from me sending them your way. Like I tell people all the time, like that's where when you looking at where to spend your money on this music shit, that's where I get the most followers, the most everything is off them Say Cheese posts.
That's what's up, man.
That's what make the most noise.
But it's a 50-50 split because the music has to be good too.
It has to be good, but you got to think though. Even when you getting the hate though, it's like they say, it's a thin line between love and hate. It's not really a big. And the more love you get, that's the more hate gonna come with it. Like that's just the name of the game. Even with you as a blogger, you know, people be hating on you. That's the name of the game. That's what come with it. When you number one, number 10 gonna feel away. You know? And that's just the name of the game. But back to your original question, what you asked me, you posted me on Say Cheese. That's when 3 commented under it. You know, and at the time, you know, this is back. You know, at this time, I wasn't even just too much into the Dallas music shit. But you know 3, you know Trap, and you know Yella. And so when I seen him comment on it, I just knew he was fucking with it. He was the first, he was the blue check under the post. That was like, you know, this shit hard. And so with that, I said, shit, let me see if I can get him to post this shit on his page too. You know, keep the shit going. And him commenting on it, knowing I'm a nigga from the cliff too. That's something else that's kind of like shit. He ain't gotta fuck with my shit. But that was the start of it. And then shit, I hit Rain to see about getting 3 to post it on his page. 3 posted it. And after that, I'ma say maybe a month or 2 later, they kind of reached out to me. It was this DJ reaching out to me and was like, hey man, 3 really be jamming your shit, bro. And 3 would be posting periodically. I remember, like, I'm gonna say a couple months before he died, he posted on his page, like, OG Bobby Billions Every Day. That's my favorite song out right now. It wasn't even Outside. Outside wasn't the one that 3 really, really liked. He liked Every Day.
Okay.
But then his DJ hit me up and was like, man, you should just send it to me with an open and I'm gonna see if I can make it shake. I sent it to him and and next thing you know, I'm gonna say the next day he in the kitchen with it, shit, singing his heart out.
Okay.
Next day.
So why do you feel like Mo3 didn't pick Every Day? Why did he pick Outside? Did he ever explain that to you?
I sent him Outside with the open.
Okay.
I sent Outside because Outside's the bigger record. I think if 3 wouldn't have passed, he'd have been on he probably would have did something Every Day too. For sure. He would have did something Every Day too.
Okay, so Mo3, he records the record, but he doesn't send you the official version.
I didn't have the official version. I didn't get
when he passed you. When he passed, you didn't have it.
I still didn't have it when he passed.
So you didn't know? Did you know he recorded it yet, or you didn't?
When he was recording it, he sent me a video of him recording it. So I knew he was recording it, but I hadn't heard it. But the shit was so hot, the shit had done got so hot that they playing it on the radio. They were playing it on the radio even before 3 got on it out here in Dallas.
Okay, so let's get this overstood. Before Mo3 got on it, it was already having traction.
Oh yeah, they was playing that on. They was playing Outside, the regular version on the radio. In the clubs in Dallas, they dropping Outside even before the whole world caught on. On the radio, in the clubs, like in the day, it was already moving and shaking. But for sure, once 3 recorded that shit in the kitchen, I'ma say the next week that motherfucker was on the radio from the kitchen. They done at the radio station. They done mixed the bitch down from the kitchen. and they playing that on the radio, and they playing it like that. Shout out Hit That, because Hit That was the first one. Hit That was the first one to really, 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 really drop that version on the radio.
Right. Shout out to Hit That.